The rail buttons for the Mach 1 kit are kind of a 4-piece part. You got the screw, and then you have like 2 little flat washers and a little post. There's the little post, and you have to assemble them. So you take the screw, you take a washer, then you take the little round post thing, and then you take the other washer, and that gives you a rail button. And you need to do that twice. And then these will go into holes that we're going to drill into the tube. Now, on this kit, I should have drilled the holes first before I put the fins in, because I glued the fins in. Then I realized I need to make the rail button holes. So what you're going to need to do is find an aluminum angle that will fit between the fins, and you're going to mark right in the middle. See if I can make it dark enough so you can see it. And then you're going to draw a line down the tube. And then you're going to mark the location where you're going to put it. Now I like to put my rear rail button as far back as I can. I can't put it in the ring, so I'm going to put it like right about there. And then my front one, typically you want to put them ahead of the center of gravity. So now on this rocket, now we don't have the motor in here. The motor is going to move it back, so kind of the furthest forward we're going to put it is like right about here. But this is going to move the center of gravity back, so the center of gravity is probably going to be right in here. So I can put it about right here. We'll be fine. And I actually did go ahead and drill the holes. And here's my rear hole. I didn't put it it's quite far back as I should have, but that's okay. And then my front one's up here. And then these are going to be pressed into those holes. Oh man, I got that a little tight, which is actually good, because then I know it's not going to move around. I'm going to need to get a screwdriver and then screw that into that hole, and then put a little bit of epoxy on it. Now the back one, since we have to inject epoxy into here, when we're sliding it around, we'll just turn it over and it will coat the back side of that rail button, and that's going to hold that one in place. That one's going to be the strong one. Now the front one, I can put it into the hole, but I can't really get epoxy in there, not liquid epoxy. Now I can use some rocket epoxy, stick it on a stick, and get inside and coat the backside, and that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. But as tight as this is actually pretty good. I think it was a 5/32 hole that I drilled. And I can kind of twist it in a little bit with my fingers, but I thought I had a screwdriver here. Yes, I do. I can screw that in. And I can screw this one in. Okay, so those will be in, and now I'll go ahead and mix up some epoxy and start injecting it into those holes.